Hi everybody, and welcome to part 2 of our 7-part series on all things Seint. So today's segment is going to be about our brushes, which I mentioned before. They are awesome. They're double-sided and they are super duper soft. So I'm also going to show you a couple other things that go along with our brushes. So anything application related, I am going to show you. So the first brush we're going to start with is our blend brush. So this is perfect for blurring your makeup to give you that like soft natural complexion. Now most of our brushes will do that, so it's kind of cool if you're in a jam and you only have one brush, or you can only pick one brush, then most of them you can definitely use for almost anything. So it's pretty light and wispy, so even if you had to use it for like eyeshadow, getting some good contour lines, it is going to work for you. It's just a little bit smaller, but it will work. So our next one is our buff brush, which I don't have. I don't know how I don't have this one. But that is the only one I don't have. So it's very similar to our powder brush, except for, it's going to give you better coverage because both ends of these are going to be flat instead of this one's kind of a little bit rounded for powder. So the buff brush though is great for, just kind of getting it all melted together. I have not tried it yet, obviously, since I don't have it, but I'm looking forward to that one because before I actually bought the brushes, I had one from Amazon, and the flat part was just perfect for like getting it blended perfectly together. So the buff brush is definitely going to be on my list now since I realize I don't have it, but it's very similar to this one, so we'll go back over this one, but I kind of just wanted to show something for that. Very similar. So next brush is our eyeshadow brush. Like I said, all of them double-ended. It's great. So I love this brush because I can stipple in like very pigmented, colorful shadows that we have. And then when I am trying to blend, this is super light and easy for doing like the little windshield wiper effect that gets this super great blending. So eyeshadow brush, a must have. Our next one up is one that I literally just got this past weekend. So this is our line brush, and I used it this morning, so it's still a little dirty. But so this brush here is really cool because I never like penciled in my eyebrows at all before. So I just tried it out on Sunday and it was awesome. So I did it today. As you can see, they're pretty dark, but they match my hair perfectly. So with this, you can add, your contour color to your eyes, like right under your brows. And then, you use this part to brush it up. I never knew what this was for before. Like, I seriously, I'm going to tell this story because hopefully it'll make you laugh and not make you think I'm an idiot, but I'll tell it anyway. So I used to use this kind of brush, the end of it, to do this to my eyelashes after my mascara. Like, I thought it would help like make the lashes kind of separate, but yeah, come to find out it's for kind of fixing your eyebrows. I know, I learn something new every day. So I just chuckled because I was like, wow, I've been using this brush all wrong for years now. The ones that would just come in like sets. So learned how to use it properly, and as you can see, my eyebrows are looking quite good these days. It's so cool. I never thought to pencil them in because I just probably didn't care, but it's so nice. It really makes a huge difference, and I didn't think it would, but it really does. It just kind of really brings more focus onto my eyes, which I love. But so this is a wonderful brush, and as you can see, this like tip is super thin and angled, So perfect for, you know, your black liner, anything you're trying to stay tight to a lash line, perfect for that. Like I said, perfect for going above and under your brows to kind of get your contour color in there, or other color that you prefer, to get those lashes, or those, I'm sorry, eyebrows filled in and looking awesome. So this again is our line brush. Next one up is the powder brush, which I already showed you, but I'm going to show this again. And this guy is going to help set your makeup. It's perfect for that, especially this really soft kind of rounded end. You can, you know, stipple on some of our setting spray, our vanilla setting spray, or I'm sorry, our vanilla dusting powder. Sorry, we do have setting spray as well. I have not tried that yet, but the dusting powder is really nice, especially for my nose and eye area, because I wear glasses, so I like to make sure that that's super set in, just so I'm not getting any kind of rub off during the day. So that is what this brush is for. Perfect for setting, so soft, and like I said, they all can be used for so many different things. If I only had this brush, I'm pretty positive I could make it work with blending. Might take me a little bit more time, but it has the flat edge. It's got this for the powders, so I would still be good to go. Now our next guy is one of the most popular. This is our blush and bronzer brush. So when you are looking for that glowing look in the summer and you're just putting on your bronzer, you want it on light because you want to look sun-kissed and you want it to look natural. So this is perfect for that. Just kind of get y'all nice and filled in. And then you also have the blush brush as well. Now our lip and cheek are cream, so you can still blend this in with that. I prefer to use this for my setting powder, just because I don't know, it just gives a lot of coverage, so I prefer to use it for that. I've used it probably once for bronzer. I'm still kind of, you know, getting used to how that part works, but great brush to have, very universal. And that is, again, is our blush and bronzer. Now, next one is probably my favorite so far, and I just started using it, but I've noticed how versatile it is, and I used it this morning, so it's definitely a little bit used. But this is our detail brush. So I found that this is perfect for getting your contour like right where you want it, exactly where you want it. And since it's kind of a little bit more, bristles are really kind of tight together, perfect for blending. And yes, love it. And then this side is so great for putting on my brightener, kind of getting different areas that aren't super big, you know, like right under your nose, your chin, for your brightener, is what I really like to use it for, is my brightener. And then, like I said, this side, perfect for getting your contour, by just using kind of like this little side of it. And then this is perfect for blending. So that is actually what I used this morning to blend myself together today. So I really, if there's one brush, I think this is probably my favorite. The next one I'm going to share is also another good one, but I feel like I have more control with this one. So this is our detail brush. Highly recommend, if there's only one brush you get, this guy is my favorite. All right, so our next one up is our 3D brush. Now this is perfect for putting on your contour and highlight. Now, I love it and I've used it a lot. I like that it's really like a little bit stiffer than the others, so you really can blend well. Love that you can do that. and you know, you can definitely get your contour really nice there. If you're super careful, you can definitely get down your nose for your contour, and then under your lip even, because it does have a little pointed end. Now, the only trouble I've had, and it's probably just I need practice, is getting too much contour on the brush. And then when I go to put it on, it ends up going whoop, like everywhere. So definitely something I have to practice on. But this is probably my second favorite brush because, like I said, it does make blending so easy. And as long as you practice and get the hang of it, it saves you so much time with putting on your highlight and contour. And that is our 3D brush. All right, we got 2 left. So this is another one that I really love. This is the Multitasker Brush. So this has the flat kind of side that you can use putting on cream eyeshadows. You can use it on your lips, and then it has this little end that is great for lining your lips. Also great, you could probably use this for your liner as well if you don't have the other one. I'd imagine it'd be great for this too if you needed it too. So it's great because there's so many different brushes that have so much versatility that obviously I love them all and I want them all. But if you gotta pick and choose, you know, it's good that you may need like 1 or 2 and you'll still be able to get the whole look that you want and easy. So Multitasker, must have. All right, so our final brush is our Smudge Brush. I have not had the pleasure of using this just yet, but it is definitely a little, you know, it's a little stubby on the end. So anytime you're going for like a super smoky eye and you really want to get that blended and smudged in, this is going to be the perfect brush for you. I would also say I could probably use this for helping put my contour on until I get, you know, the practice I need to get just a little bit on the other brushes that are a little bigger. But to me, I love that you can kind of really be detailed with using this brush, and it's not so flowy to where you might get it all over. It's very like you can just use it very in the same, like just a particular spot very easily. I apologize, sometimes I can't articulate and I know a word and then I just can't think of it, so I apologize for that. But Smudge Brush, very nice, and I am gonna hopefully try to use that soon because I really want to try like a smoky eye with maybe some of our liner. I'm not a liner kind of gal, but I do want to try it just to see like what it can do for my eyes, because I like to make sure they're accentuated. And I've noticed, like, I'm not a big mascara fan either because it tends to irritate me, but I've noticed it makes such a huge difference. And just same with like the eyebrows, like those little things can make such a difference in your look and how you feel. So I'm hoping to try this soon to try to get a really nice smoky eye. Okay, so that is all of our brushes. Now, there are a few other items that we have also for application purposes. Now, I do not have our microfiber cloths, but I do have my own that I use. You can get them anywhere. Obviously, ours are going to be probably a little bit nicer, more top of the line than what you're going to find on Amazon, but we do carry them if you want everything Seint. The other little thing that I have really come to love is this Perfector sponge. Now, if any of you saw the first video of me trying to use this, it did not go well because I had no idea how to actually use it. So it was user error all the way. It was not the brush's fault at all. So, or the sponge's fault at all. So I have since learned how to use it. one with just practice and other with a lot of tips from other people. So the cool thing about this is you put this in water and it's gonna pretty much double in size. So you're basically gonna wring it out. It's kind of, you want it a little damp, but this is great for mature skin. For if you like with mature skin, you shouldn't be rubbing and blending. You should kind of be like stippling and moving like that instead of like another thing it's really good for is getting under your eyes for when you're setting your makeup. And the great part about this little guy is it picks up excess. So if I went a little heavy in spots, or if I touch and I feel like it might be not quite dry or rubbed in all the way, this guy is going to kind of come in and just pick up all that excess for me without removing all the makeup that I've put on already. Now, we don't usually put a ton on anyway, but you know, obviously using this incorrectly, it could take everything off when you use it dry. That's what I found out. But I also really like this for, I am always like running hot after I go to the gym in the morning. Even if I take a cold shower, I'm running hot like the whole day. So I'm a little sweaty even after the shower. I know, so weird, but it is true. So I actually will use this before I even start to put on my makeup. So it'll kind of like help me get that excess moisture off my face before I even start. So I really, really liked it for that. And like I said, then it's going to help set everything in after you do put your stuff on. So I have come to use this daily. It's great, little guy. I mean, I'm so glad I learned how to use it properly, because the first time was absolutely horrendous, but that's neither here nor there. Now that I know how to use it, it's great, and I look forward to teaching you guys if you need help with it, because I have learned from my mistakes. So that is our Perfector sponge. The final item I'm going to share with you guys is our brush spray. Now, I use this a lot. I like to clean my brushes almost after every application. I'm not sure exactly if I'm just, you know, a little weird about that, but I'm pretty sure you could probably do like once a week. But I do know if you don't clean your brushes, it can really make the makeup not go on quite as nice. And then also it can spread bacteria, obviously. So this spray is awesome because it conditions your bristles and it sanitizes them. So it's pretty much a must-have with brushes, because one, you're investing in brushes, and while ours definitely do double duty, so they are worth the price, you want to make sure that they last. And by cleaning them, taking care of them, conditioning the brushes with this, the bristles, it's, you know, your investment's going to last a lot longer. And fun fact, smells like vanilla cupcakes, like, no doubt. I was skeptical when people said that, thinking, oh, okay, it's gonna smell a little bit. No. I sprayed this throughout my house, people would think I was baking. So I love it, but then it also makes me want cupcakes. So yeah, we kind of have a love-hate, because I love to keep my brushes clean and the smell, but then I want to eat cupcakes and I don't need any cupcakes. So yeah, but must have, absolute must have. So those are brushes, and just you know, a guide on what they do and how awesome they are. And like I said, my two favorites, if I had to pick, would be this detail brush and the Multitasker. I just love those. So those are my go-to, and I feel like I can do everything I need to do with both of these. And of course, my spray. Oh, and the perfector sponge as well. I do love that, especially the setting part, because before I didn't understand that, and now I do. And now I feel like it's always set and I'm ready to roll. So any questions about brushes, which ones might be best for you, what kind you like? Obviously we all have different tastes and stuff like that, but there's one for everyone, maybe 5 for everyone. And when you book a color match, like an in-person color match, or even come to one of the highlight and contour classes that I'll be starting, or host your own, I make sure all the brushes are sterilized and cleaned, and you can actually feel them, touch them, use them if you would like to. I feel like that's always nice to kind of see how it's going to go on, and then sometimes you can just, you know, feel it how you know your face, you know yourself on like what you prefer. So it's nice usually to just kind of see how they feel, touch, how they feel on your skin, how heavy they are, like all that kind of good stuff. So in person and classes, you know, you can touch and feel them. So I always love to say, you know, try before you buy. And I just love that I can offer that, because I have enough items to be like, okay, let's get you matched. How does it feel? How do you like it? Because I know that's how I am. So I like to offer it. If you're not like that, great. It's even better for me. But if you do want to try it, you know, hit me up. I'm happy to come to you, meet up, send you samples for you to try it yourself, and we can do a FaceTime or a Zoom or something like that, or a Facebook Messenger video, whatever. Or you can try it alone, watch the videos and see how you like it. But regardless of how you like it or how you want to try it, I've got whatever you need. So, and however you'd like to get it. So now I'm just rambling, in that kind of, now that I think about it, didn't really make a lot of sense, but that's okay. That's what you guys love about me, that I'm silly and ramble. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what y'all love about me. All right, so that is all for our part 2 about our brushes and our other items that help keep those brushes nice and set in your product. So I hope you guys have a great night, great week, and I hope to hear from you guys for some color matches and some girl time. So bye.